Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today I wanted to do something a little bit different. I normally have been doing a lot of the tier list videos lately, but today I'm going to be doing a kind of similar video, a ranking video, but I wanted to rank the top 10 sets of all time that I do own. So anything that you maybe expect to see on this list that could get left off, it could mean I don't own it, it could just mean I don't like it as much as you would expect. But these are the top 10 sets that I personally do own. If you do like this video, make sure you leave a like on it. Comment down below your thoughts on my list and subscribe to the channel if you do want to see more. And let's get right into the list here. First off, with the honorable mentions. Now, these are sets I wanted to have a spot for either sets that I thought could belong on this list that I either don't own or are just barely off the list. I only wanted to include sets that I both own and built for this list. And in the case of the UCS Millennium Falcon, I don't own it at all. The UCS Sail Barge, I own it, but it's over there, hasn't been built yet. And the other three sets on this list I do own. I just felt they were in the honorable mentions category. They didn't quite make the list. So I was stuck between, I only wanted to have one gunship on this list. I was stuck between the 2013 and the UCS. The build alone, I do personally prefer the UCS, but I think the figures and the rest of the stuff that comes with the Playscale 2013 one kind of push it over the edge for me. I think as a set as a whole, that one might be better, but the build alone, I think the UCS is much better. And then the Ewok Village and the UCS Django Slave 1 are two sets that I do love. I have the Ewok Village right above my head right there, but they just didn't quite make the list for me. Like, it's probably, like, Ewok Village is probably number 11 on this list. I'll just say that. And then, like, Django's Slave 1, I love it, but didn't quite make the list. Pretty much, like I said, just wanted a spot to put the sets that I have either haven't built or just barely were left off the list. Number 10, we have the Daily Bugle. Now, I'm not the biggest Spider-Man fan in the world. It's probably like my fourth or fifth favorite IP, but this set was a ton of fun to build. You wouldn't expect it to be with all the windows, but it honestly was. It is really tall. It was surprisingly tall. Like, I mean, it's a skyscraper type building, like you expect it to be tall, but it was probably, I don't know, 6 inches taller than I was expecting it. It's really tall. You get a ton of figures that are all great. Like, I mean, some of them have been like upgraded with the CMF. Like, you have the Spider Gwen there. I think there's another one in there. The Miles Morales has a better figure in the CMF. But like, you get sets that we'd never really get. Like, you get the Punisher, you get Carnage. Like, you get a lot of cool figures that, I'll be honest, I'm not the biggest Marvel collector. I pretty much only buy like the really big sets like this, and I plan on buying the Avengers Tower eventually before it retires. Like, I'm not collecting all the playsets from Marvel just because I don't have the room. But this is one of my favorite sets. Like I said, my ball knowledge on Spider-Man is nowhere near my ball knowledge on Star Wars. But this is a set that I do really like, and it's number 10 on my list. Number 9 is the 2007 MTT. Now, this set was an absolute grail set of mine, probably my number one wanted set before I owned it of all time. Like, I've wanted this set since I was 5 years old, seeing it on the TV in those commercials where it was like rolling onto the, it was supposed to be Naboo, but it basically was just like green cardboard or something, whatever they did that commercial on. I got this set a few years back. Only thing I don't have is the Droideka that was missing from what I picked up, but like, to be honest, it's not the end of the world, and I have it displayed next to the buildable Droideka, and I really like the look of that, so I think that display is really nice. But this is by far the best MTT they've ever made overall. The new one is really nice, but it has its problems with price and size and all that. But like, as a whole package, this is probably, in my opinion, the best playset ever. I think it's the only, yeah, it's the only Playscale set that's going to be on this list. Just a hint out there, but it is probably the best Playscale set ever in my opinion, and I just absolutely love this thing, and not much else to say about it. I feel like I don't feel like that's a crazy hot take, and it's number 9 on my list. That's telling you how many heaters are coming up here. Number 8, we have the UCS Imperial Star Destroyer. So this is one of my favorite sets ever. The build on it, it is absolutely massive. Like, the only downside is the stand kind of sucks, but like, who really cares about that? Like, we're talking about the Imperial Star Destroyer build, not the stand. You get the little tiny Tantive that's kind of cool along with it, just to add a little extra. And like, this thing is just an absolute behemoth. Like, it's probably close to 4 feet long. It's absolutely beautiful. The figs aren't great with it, but like, in my opinion, UCS sets of this caliber are not for the figs. Like, you could have included no figs in this set, and I don't think it would have changed my opinion on it. Like, for example, sets like, say, the UCS Sail Barge or the Ewok Village or the UCS Death Star or something, those kind of need figures or they feel empty. This build is totally fine on its own. Like, I liked it came with figs, but it doesn't need it. But that's like the only downside of it. The build itself is incredible. It, I mean, what else can you say about it? It's a perfect Star Destroyer. Like, it is a incredible, incredible build. Love this thing. Easily in my top 10. Number 7 is the UCS Venator. Now, depending on what day of the week you ask me, this could be number 8. The ISD could be number 7. That is probably the two closest placements on this list is the Venator and Imperial Star Destroyer. This one got the edge because the figures are a bit better. We do have the Rex and the Microfighter now, but like it's still a good figure. And overall, I just think the build is slightly better. It's a bit sleeker. The stand is better, and you get that little 20th anniversary Clone Wars brick, which is kind of cool. Downsides of the set, a lot of stickers, engine sagging. That is one thing I don't think I mentioned about the ISD is other than the plaque, I don't believe it has any stickers. This one does have a printed plaque, so that's like an upside, but this one does have a lot more stickers on it. Like you have the Republic logos, you have I believe there's something towards the back that's a sticker. It's not like a ton of stickers. I want to say it's only like 6 or 8, but beautiful build. Uh just wish that Rex had a waist cape. Like genuinely, if the Rex had a waist cape, the engine sagging wasn't an issue, and the pieces were printed, this set would probably be like top 3. Like it is a beautiful set. One of my favorite vehicles in the entire Star Wars universe, and easily in my top 10. Number 6, we have the Lion Knight's Castle. Now this set, I've always loved Medieval. I put off getting this set pretty much as close as you could get to it retiring. I bought it in October of last year, and I do not regret it at all. This thing is absolutely beautiful. I have it displayed with the Medieval Market set or the Medieval Town Square, whatever it's called, and they just complement each other so well. You get a huge lineup of figures here, probably like 15 or so. I don't feel like counting it, probably 15 to 20 of them. The build has a ton of play features that are really cool. The little gate over on the right, I'm pointing at it on my monitor like you guys can see it, but the gate on the right side has like a cool gear mechanism for it. And not the drawbridge, but the actual gate of the castle has a really cool mechanism. And just the build techniques, there's like a sliding opening thing. I think there was like a frog or something behind it. I don't remember. I haven't taken the set off the shelf and gotten my hands on it a little bit, but I absolutely love this thing. Love adding to it. I added the little Lloyd CMF to it just because I thought it looked really cool along with it running through the trees on the side. And again, overall, just the build techniques on this set are so cool, and it just looks absolutely incredible on display. That's my number 6 set on this list. Into the top 5, we have probably the most controversial set on this list, the UCS Death Star. Now, I love this thing. It is easily in my top 5 sets. It probably would have been like top 2 or 3 before I discovered a new theme being Lego Lord of the Rings. But this set is a absolutely incredible build. It's probably my most fun build experience ever. I'll just say that. Like as far as fun build experiences go on this list, this is number 1 in my opinion by far. Like this is probably my favorite build experience ever by far. You get a ton of figures with it. The figures aren't perfect, I understand that, but you get a ton of figures that we never would have gotten otherwise. The Galen Erso and Director Krennic figures are incredible, and then you get all the figures from the original trilogy that are also great. The Hot Tub Trooper, you can't forget that. And overall, it's just such a cool set. Like it's a ton of dioramas, basically. It's just really cool. There's so many Easter eggs in it, and like I understand you either love it or you hate it. I'm one of the people that loves it, and it's number 5 on my list. Number 4 is Minas Tirith. This set was probably higher than another set that's coming up on this list. I'm just going to say it because everyone knows it's coming. Rivendell. Before building that set, I had Minas Tirith above it, just going off of the images. After building it, obviously Minas Tirith is below it, but not by much. Like, I'll be honest, 4 through 1, you ask me any day, these sets could be anywhere 1 through 4. And this set, I just think it's a little bit more on the expensive side compared to the other 2 Lord of the Rings sets. And the figures, you get a little bit less of them. The figures are great. Like the Aragorn figure is great. The Arwen figure is great. All the figures in this set are great. I just wish we got more. I wish we got like maybe 8 Gondor soldiers. And like other than that, the build is perfect. Like this build is a 10 out of 10. I just wish there was more figures. Like the figures you do get are perfect. But I just wish there was more figures. Witch King would have been nice, but there's not like a really good place to put him. He would have just been kind of a extra figure thrown in there, kind of one of those things where it's like a little awkward unless they wanted to include like a Fell Beast or something, but then you're adding another build to the set, which probably would have pushed it to like $700. But overall, this is just an absolutely beautiful set. I love the combination of micro scale and minifigure scale. And if you do plan on getting this thing, you're going to need a big shelf. This thing is huge. It's bigger, way bigger than I thought it was going to be. I mean, like a $650 set obviously isn't going to be small, but comparing the footprint of this thing to the UCS Razor Crest was like night and day to me. This thing is massive. Into the top 3, we have the UCS AT-AT. This set I do love. I'll be honest, the build experience of this set sucks. If the build experience was as good as a set like the UCS Death Star, like if this set had a 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10 build experience, it would probably be at the very least number 2, if not number 1. This is probably like the most perfect set on this list. Like the build itself is absolutely perfect. It's minifigure scale. You get pretty good figures with it. You get a ton of stormtroopers. You get the AT-AT pilots. You get General Veers. You get Luke. Like, only way the set could have been better is if they included like a snow speeder with it. But the AT-AT itself is absolutely perfect. Like I said, build experience, especially the legs and the underbelly part kind of sucked. It falls off all the time. This thing is a little fragile. But as far as a display model, easily one of the best on this list and absolutely number 3 on my list. Love this set. Number 2 is Rivendell. Now, if you notice one set that's missing, my number 1 spot might be a bit of a hot take for some of you out there. But Rivendell, this set has grown on me. Like I said, this is the one exception I made. I haven't quite finished building this set, but I'm like 90% of the way through it. So I just threw it on this list because I'm like, well, I already got a good idea of what it looks like. But absolutely beautiful set. One of the most aesthetically pleasing Lego sets ever. Like the colors on it are incredible. You get a ton of figures with it. And we've just never really had anything like this before where it's like, it's just a beautiful model. Like this doesn't even look like a Lego set. Like it's over there on a table probably about 10 feet from me. Like it just is beautiful. It doesn't even like look like, oh, that's a Lego set. Like it just looks like a model. And like the colors on it all pop. The water is beautiful. Trees are beautiful. I'm not a fan of building Lego trees, but the trees themselves do look absolutely beautiful. The color usage is amazing. Like I said, minifigures are incredible. There's a bunch of Easter eggs in the set. Stickers are meh, but I mean, every Lego set has stickers these days. So overall, just a great, great set. Absolutely love this thing. Cannot wait to finish building it. Probably will have it done either tonight or this weekend at the latest and have that on display next to my number 1 set, Barad-dûr. Now, this thing, it has the most shelf aura I have ever seen from a Lego set. The all black and red, well, mostly black and red, is just one of my favorite color combinations, probably my favorite color combination of all time. It is just beautiful. This thing is so tall. It's like probably over 3 feet tall, if not at least 3 feet tall. The light brick feature with the eye is really cool. It doesn't look the greatest, but if you shut your lights off and use the light brick thing, it looks really cool. And the build experience on this was a ton of fun. The figures with it are great. Like, what's not to love about this set? Like I said, 1 through 4 are pretty much completely interchangeable on this list. Like, I love all those sets equally. Like, the difference between Minas Tirith and Barad-dûr, it's like Barad-dûr is probably like a 9.9 or a 10 out of 10, and Minas Tirith is like a 9.7 out of 10. Like, these sets are all so, so close to me. I just think Barad-dûr is like the coolest looking set ever. And to be honest, before watching it or before buying it, I hadn't watched the Lord of the Rings movie since I was a kid. And I was considering buying it before even rewatching them, just because I wanted this thing no matter how I felt about the movies. I knew I was probably going to like them. Like, I remember liking them as a kid. I didn't have the best memory of them. But I like almost bought this thing before I even rewatched the movies, just because I was like, I don't care if I like the movies. This is the coolest looking set I've ever seen. And I still stand by that. This is the coolest looking set ever. Like, I think it is not as good of a like display piece for like your room or whatever. Like you can't have this set as like a centerpiece of a room as you can with say Rivendell. Like I feel like you could have Rivendell on a shelf like in your living room and you could have people over and they wouldn't be like, "Oh, that's like a nerdy Lego set type thing or whatever." Like this Barad-dûr sticks out as like oh, that is a behemoth that sticks out. It it's obviously evil. And yeah, just it it doesn't have that kind of like it fits in with an environment factor like some of the other sets might on this list, but it's just the coolest set ever, dude. Like if you're on the fence of getting this set, it is so cool. And oh, shout out Lego for the VIP points. I got this set for 13 bucks. Um but yeah, the I went crazy on May 4th and used all the VIP points towards this set. So, uh that probably helps my opinion on this set a little bit, but overall, this is probably my favorite set of all time. Like I said, you ask me any other day, this 1 through 4 might be interchanged, but I think my top 4 is pretty set as far as what sets are in my top 4. So, I think that's all for this video. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure you leave a like on the video, comment down below your thoughts on my list, and let me know your favorite sets of all time. If you did enjoy, also subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day.